So let's talk about the positioning on the seal. So where we always started the seal from, and actually it's funny because we were doing a seal on the feet. I want to say at AWA probably for the last, say 3 to 5 years, but we really started focusing from the mat. That's where we're going to eventually go last year. So last October of 2022 is kind of when we really started focusing on it. But so we did a bunch from here, right? So this is belly button elbow. So meaning I've had one side sealed off. I'm attacking fingers here, and then I'm trying to get out here. And before that, prior to that, we had a whole bunch where we were trying to find this hand and attack this hand and baseball bat this hand. I think Max might even have a DVD on it, right? Where he's what is Max called that? I don't even recall. But where he's attacking this hand. So what we figured out though here is that I don't really think you need to attack this hand. And we'll kind of run through the series. Because if he would bring this hand over, he's going to lose his grip. And then, so you guys can see, like, as he comes over, there's kind of nothing holding me tight here. And boom, I could just rotate out, right? So that's kind of the historical context of it for us is, a bunch of years back, we were kind of focusing on this hand, and Max did the DVD on that, I believe. And then we came to the point where we're doing it on our feet a little bit as an escape position once we get to our feet. And then last year, 2022, is when we really started focusing, okay, here's how we get here from the mat, and then we use it from the mat to get to our feet, and then obviously through here, we're gonna score. So on the feet, okay, here's some key things that I would literally just last night in practice, we started people here, right? So start here. Stagger, super important, right? And kids are, if I'm here, so push in the middle of Pat, but if I'm doing this, and Pat moves, yep, I'm falling, okay? 100%. So stagger, super important here, okay? That's the number one thing I focus on. Number 2, crunching fingers, okay? And with this hand, I don't even need to put it in the back pocket or anything. All I think I need to do is I just need to relieve a little bit of tension, okay? If I'm on his wrist, he's still gonna be able to clamp there, and you just need to pull the fingers just a little bit there, okay? That's gonna relieve enough tension where I can move pretty easily. So stagger, fingers, okay? The third one, this is rotate this way, will be shoulder, position, and height. This is so important. If Pat is able to get a little lower than me and drive me, right there, okay, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen, but let's just do the most basic one. And this happens in college wrestling a lot. I actually hate it. I actually think it should be called stalling. It's not. If he pushes me out, what happens? I go back down, right? So I cannot get pushed out. It also makes it easy to grab my leg, which we're going to talk about. A whole bunch of other things as well, right? But if I get pushed out, I go back down. So I can't get pushed around, right? So I'm really digging in here, okay? So shoulder position's got to match his, wherever he's at, so he squats a little lower, right? I gotta get a lower too. Got my stagger going on, checking fingers here, and this is sealed in here, as you can see. The last thing I'll mention here is with the seal, is a lot of people, they put it too high. They put it way up here, and then it's really easy for him to go underneath it, right? Go underneath it, maybe get his hands locked and return me, go underneath it, and then maybe he grabs my hand, boom, like that, right? There's no benefit to having it up high like this. It really wants to be here. And I guess on top of that is sometimes guys are starting to have it in here. In that case, you can get that, right? That cross wrist, and that's gonna be a whole bunch of trouble too. So it should be down low and kind of tracking along my leg. Okay, so to review position here, stagger stance, shoulder, tracking his shoulder, crunching fingers here to relieve some tension, seal in, low, and not cross my body. Okay, so this is our seal position. This is where we're working.